Ask Tom on Home Show.
Trace from Missouri City needs a little generator advice.
He's considering a portable one, Tom. Trace writes to us, we wanted to put in a whole house generator, but have to scale back some. So we need your advice on a portable generator, such as a 10,000 kilowatt or 12,000 kilowatt gas generator as a backup. I realize we won't be able to run our 5-ton AC, but we do want to run our lights, the fridge, and most everything else. So should we get gas, propane, or dual? And would Right Touch Electrical be able to install a transfer switch at our home and show us how to hook in the generator when we need to?
The answer is yes on all of those. As far as Right Touch Electrical can do that, I mean, that's a big expense, but they can certainly do it and hook it up right. You can look at a lot of different generators out there depending on the size, 10 to 12,000 BTUs, or excuse me, kilowatt hours, not BTUs. There's a lot of brands out there. So when it comes to generators, I always go to the experts, even if it's a small one. But I know that if you get into small generators that you're doing some partial parts of your home, Honda makes a great line. And you see that used a lot on our jobs. We use a lot of those generators because they're so durable and they always start up for us. So that might be one you look at depending on the size. But as far as when you get the electrician in, talk to him, ask them. Call Bert over at KISS Generators. Tell him, hey, I can't get a big one. What kind of brands do you recommend? I don't think it's going to be a big brand issue, but I can tell you for sure if it's in the right size line, the Hondas are something that I've used a lot and I would own myself.
Yeah, and the challenge with the plan here is that with a gas generator, you can't just leave it gassed up waiting because the gas spoils over time. So now you're having to gas it up. Then you're having to turn it off to gas it up. And the fact is, Tom, you could probably get a small 10,000 kilowatt Kohler generator put in there running on natural gas. And when you factor in your time and aggravation, it's probably going to not be that much savings to use a gas generator.
I agree. And I mean, they asked for gas, but when it comes to natural gas, or even set up with a propane, if you have property with propane on there, and if you can get a propane generator, which you can get even little, I got a little tiny one in case my radio equipment goes down that hooks on just a propane from a barbecue grill and it lasts 7-8 hours. But as far as that goes, I probably would stay away from any kind of fuel as far as a liquid fuel like, well, I shouldn't say that because some of them are liquid. But as far as gasoline or diesel, I would stay away from those. Those are great for job site. It's like a lawnmower. You do some work on it. You put some stable in there. You use it regularly. That's different. But yeah, I would say 10 to 12,000 kilowatt hour generator. You could have one of these people put it in. You don't have to buy some cheap one on the market. And you're asking me what are the better ones? They're not going to be the cheap ones. And the transfer switch and the whole hookup, that's where the money is because there's so much prep work to do on something like that.
All right. You want a good answer? You want people you can trust? You find our pros at our website. But you can also ask Tom a question by clicking on the blue Ask Tom button right there and telling us whether you want to ask it in writing, like everybody seems to be, or you also send us videos of the problems, or you can send us pictures. Either way, our goal is to give you a good quality answer, and Tom's been doing it for almost 35 years. And so we're happy to do it. You'll find a new video posted every day on our Facebook page, at our YouTube channel, of course, at HomeShowRadio.com.